Junior Seau, the legendary linebacker known for his career with the San Diego Chargers, faced profound mental health challenges and depression following his retirement from football. Despite his outward success and public image, he tragically took his own life, illustrating the hidden struggles he endured despite his apparent strength and accomplishments on the field. Seau was born in San Diego, California, on January 19, 1969. He went to Oceanside High School in Oceanside, where he played football, basketball, and ran track. On the football team, Seau played as a linebacker and tight end. In his senior year, he was chosen as the Avocado League Offensive MVP and helped lead the Oceanside Pirates to win the San Diego 2A championship with his team of 18 players. Seau was also picked for Parade Magazine's high school All-American team. After finishing high school, Seau went to the University of Southern California, USC. In his first year, he couldn't play football because his SAT score of 690 was 10 points lower than USC's requirement for freshmen to play. Seau later shared with Sports Illustrated, "I was called a dumb athlete. I went from being a star in 4 sports to just another student at USC. It showed me who my real friends were. Nobody stood up for me, not family, not close friends, not neighbors. There's a lot of envy among Samoans, not wanting others to succeed, and my parents heard criticism at church. We told you he'd never make it." This led him to apologize to his coaches, teachers, and principal at Oceanside High. Seau played for USC in his last 2 seasons, 1988 and 1989, and made a significant impact with 19 sacks in 1989, earning unanimous first-team All-American honors. After spending 3 years at USC, Seau joined the NFL draft early, going to the San Diego Chargers as the 5th overall pick in 1990, chosen by Bobby Beathard. He quickly became a fan favorite, earning the nickname Tasmanian Devil for his energetic style reminiscent of the cartoon character. Seau became a symbol of the Chargers and a beloved figure in San Diego sports. In his rookie year, Seau started in 15 out of 16 games, and despite being an alternate, he nearly made the 1991 Pro Bowl with 85 tackles. The following season, he surged with 129 tackles and 7 sacks, securing his place in the 1992 Pro Bowl, which marked the start of an incredible streak of 12 consecutive Pro Bowl selections. In 1992, Seau's dominance was recognized with several awards, including the George Halas Trophy as the NFL's top defensive player by the Newspaper Enterprise Association, NFL Defensive Player of the Year by Football Digest, AFC Defensive Player of the Year by United Press International, and AFC Linebacker of the Year by the NFL Players Association. He repeated as the NFLPA's top linebacker in 1993 and 1994. Over the next 11 seasons with the Chargers, Seau never started fewer than 13 games annually, achieving a career-high 155 tackles in 1994. That season, despite a valiant effort in Super Bowl XXIX, the Chargers fell short. One of his memorable performances came in the 1994 AFC Championship game, where he made 16 tackles, despite playing through a pinched nerve in his neck, helping the Chargers defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers 17-13. Despite a challenging season for the Chargers in 2000, finishing 1-15, Seau's exceptional play earned him the NFL Alumni Association's Linebacker of the Year award. In 2002, his final season with the Chargers, he faced setbacks due to injury, finishing with 83 tackles and missing the Pro Bowl for the first time in over a decade because of an ankle injury. On April 16, 2003, Seau was traded to the Miami Dolphins in exchange for a future draft pick. During his first season with the Dolphins, he started in 15 games, contributing significantly to their 10-6 record with standout performances on defense. However, the following year, Seau faced setbacks due to a torn pectoral muscle, which limited him to playing only 8 games, recording 68 tackles and 1 sack. In 2005, Seau began the season strong, starting in 5 of the first 7 games, but he suffered an Achilles tendon injury that led to him being placed on injured reserve on November 24th. As a result, he missed the remainder of the season. On March 6, 2006, Seau was released by the Dolphins, marking the end of his tenure with the team. On August 14, 2006, Seau tearfully announced his retirement at a press conference, likening it to a graduation rather than an end to his work ethic, explaining he was moving on to the next chapter of his life. Just days later, Seau surprised many by returning to football, joining the New England Patriots on August 18, 2006. He made an immediate impact, starting in 10 of the first 11 games and making 69 tackles until he suffered a broken right arm tackling a player during a game against the Chicago Bears. This injury led to Seau being placed on injured reserve on November 27th. The following year, on May 21, 2007, Seau re-signed with the Patriots for the 2007 season and was later named one of the team's captains in September. He played a crucial role in the Patriots' undefeated regular season, starting 4 of the 16 games. He also started in the Patriots' playoff games leading up to Super Bowl XLB against the New York Giants, where the Patriots suffered their only loss of the season in the championship game. In 2008, amidst injuries to the Patriots roster, Seau was re-signed once again and started in 2 of the 4 games he played. However, on December 22, 2008, Seau encountered an unusual incident when a fan tackled him on the sideline during a home game against the Arizona Cardinals. Seau remained calm, stating he believed the fan was simply enthusiastic and got carried away. In October 2009, Seau returned to the Patriots for a 4th one-year deal, officially signing on October 13th. He played in 7 games that season, contributing as a reserve linebacker with 14 tackles. Seau made his final decision to retire from professional football on January 13, 2010, announcing it during an episode of the television program Inside the NFL. Speaking of his tragic end, on May 2, 2012, Seau was tragically found dead at his home in Oceanside with a gunshot wound to his chest. Authorities concluded his death was a suicide. No suicide note was left, but he had written down lyrics from his favorite country song, Who I Ain't, which reflects regret over one's life choices. Seau's death brought back memories of Dave Duerson, another former NFL player who died by suicide in 2011. Also shooting himself in the chest and leaving a note requesting his brain be studied for brain trauma. Although Seau had no reported history of concussions, his ex-wife mentioned he had suffered concussions during his career, though he always recovered and continued playing. Reports indicated Seau struggled with insomnia for several years and was taking zolpidem to help with sleep. His autopsy revealed no illegal drugs or alcohol in his system, but traces of zolpidem were present. There were no signs of brain damage or the mood changes often associated with concussions. Speculation arose about Seau possibly suffering from chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a condition linked to repeated head injuries which can lead to depression. Many former NFL players have been diagnosed with CTE posthumously. Seau's family donated his brain tissue to research institutions, and in 2013, the National Institutes of Health confirmed his brain showed signs consistent with CTE, similar to others with a history of head trauma. In January 2013, Seau's family filed a lawsuit against the NFL regarding his brain injuries sustained during his career. Despite opting out of the initial NFL concussion lawsuit settlement in 2014, the Seau family reached a confidential settlement with the league in 2018, expressing satisfaction with the resolution. Seau's case highlights the ongoing concerns about the long-term impact of head injuries in football, affecting hundreds of former players diagnosed with CTE after their deaths. His passing was a tragedy, yet it continues to raise awareness about CTE and its significance, benefiting other players and highlighting the importance of the issue. That brings us to the end of today's video. Make sure to subscribe and do leave a comment telling us who you want us to cover next.